In an effort to bolster its career awareness efforts, the Canadian Supply Chain Sector Council has launched a series of 4 videos profiling individuals who are passionate about their roles in supply chain. Each video focuses on one of 4 key areas of the supply chain, including career paths and job responsibilities, and why each person is so enthusiastic about their job. To find out more about the new video series and what it says about the future of recruitment efforts, we spoke with Kevin Maynard, Executive Director of the CSCSC.
We commissioned a firm to work with us on the development of 4 videos that showcased 4 individuals in supply chain. And then we've been using those videos in career awareness activities and also as building blocks in showcasing the value of some of our other work. So for example, very recently I went and did a presentation at Conestoga College with 4th year students on the value of leadership as a competency that students need to develop if they want to be hired into a middle or senior management job in supply chain management. So what we did is we looked at an occupational standard, for example, for a middle management job and some of the competencies that highlight leadership skills and abilities. Then we took one of the series of 4 videos and we showed it, and we had the students in the room identify the leadership characteristics that were illustrated by the individual that was showcased. The next step in the process was to have those students then to give examples of how they could demonstrate leadership if they went into an interview situation. Because as you know, Adam, you've worked with us enough that most of our work is around HR focus, so identifying career awareness opportunities amongst young people, recent graduates of post-secondary education, and then ensuring that those recent graduates have the skill sets necessary to be efficient and effective members of workplaces in Canada. What we try to do with each of the 4 examples is to showcase an individual who has a particular role in supply chain. We try to get representatives of different industries, for example. So we have an individual from L'Oreal who has a fairly senior position. He's a male. He's from Quebec. Another illustration would be a female who works for the Department of National Defense and is responsible for contract management and procurement activities within D&D. So what we tried to do with the 4 that we selected is to have a wide range of occupations and industry as well as gender. In the format that we used, we looked at the person actually telling their story with pride and passion. Why did they get involved in their particular occupation within supply chain? How did they do it? What was some of the work experience that they've gathered over time? And what was the value of education and training in providing additional knowledge, upgrading their skills as they progressed in their career? Because we want to use these videos to again link to the other products and services of the council. Again, it's all focused on career awareness and building or skill upgrading of an individual's competencies, knowledge, and work abilities. The best connection between our stakeholders and the work we do as a sector council is the people that are engaged in our work. I think the other key thing is the format of the videos, the youthful flavor matches the 3-minute introductory video that we launched last year as part of our recruitment and retention toolkit. So the idea is that with the other collateral that we've now developed as part of the outreach program, there's almost a progression that one could take either a class of high school students through, or an employer through, or a college or university program through, that exposes them to not just awareness of opportunities in the supply chain, but some of the detailed elements that are part of the functional responsibilities of a particular occupation, or in terms of an employer or an HR person, we actually have the tools now that HR person can do to actually develop and implement a succession plan or a recruitment and training program within their organizations. And that was the focus of the outreach project.